Well, I think we're all packed. Got our camera equipment in our backpacks and all of our luggage, and we're ready to go. Hopefully you all can join us on our trip. We're gonna miss being home, but we're looking forward to the Philippines and all that it has to offer us on this trip. See y'all soon. Up with you. I'll square up with you when you get back. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Here. Thank you. Did you say bye to Joy?
Yep. Bye bye, Joy.
Bye,
bye Al.
Thank you.
We're finally boarding.
It's right here.
Oh, right here.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you. As you can see, this is one big airplane. Mile 68, honey. This looks real similar to Shanghai. Smells more like home. Yeah. This place is huge. Huge. My gosh. Smile, guys. Alright, this is the way to travel. This airport is huge. While we're here, it's been a long journey, but we are here. I got money exchanged.
Jude is there. Hello. Hi, I'm Mother.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, kiddo, give me a hug. And like we promised, we're here in the market in Carbon and Cebu City. I'm here with my brother-in-law, Jude, and my wife, Christine, which seems to be walking the other way. And I didn't really know how to start this video, but Jude started telling me a brief history of the market, and maybe he can share that with you at the moment.
No, really?
Yes.
Yeah, so we call it Freedom Park before, because before it came Freedom Park, it used to be a barracks, literally barracks for troops, and then it became a Freedom Park where people can, express their feelings against or whatever for the government or whatever they wanted to express. And then on the recent years, when Philippines became independent, it became a major hub of e-commerce and trading. And like 3 years ago, they converted this to a park again, where people can, can chill and whatever. And now it became a food hub here in the heart of the city, and we call it Carbon.
Nice, very nice. So we're kind of excited, other than it's extremely hot out tonight.
Yes,
So
very humid.
I guess we'll start our Carbon Market experience. Join us in just a little while. So, going to Carbon Market without going to the food court would be really an incredible loss. So we come into the food court, and I was amazed. There were literally hundreds and hundreds of people, no place to sit. I don't know how long we would have had to wait to even find a table to sit down, but we did eventually find a place to stand. And so I followed Christine's lead like I normally do. You know, she's familiar with her country. So she found a place that had a wide variety of food, and of course they cook it. You order it, they cook it, and then they call you and you come pick up your food. And that's exactly what we did. And we had a great little meal, other than, by golly, it was so hot in there for me and so uncomfortable. I thought I was going to pass out at one point. I thought that was pork chops. It was tuna. I'm not real exotic. But as you can see, anything you'd like to eat. Christine and I were in this little electric scooter going around Carbon Market. It was so hot. We ate, and literally I was melting. I can't even imagine how hot and humid it is here tonight. But so we decided to take a little cab ride around Carbon Market, because it's really, really, really hot out tonight. So we had to voice over a lot of this, a lot of noise, a lot of background noise. But it was just a hustle bustle. And I wish that the weather had been conducive to myself. We could have enjoyed this a lot more. But like here, we're going through, it's all okai, and there's literally anything that you'd like. And for the people that don't know what okai is, it's used clothing, very cheap. And there's literally anything and everything that you could imagine there. A lot of it, of course, is from China. It's very cheap. But like you see now, we're getting into the vegetables, and we're talking there to some other scooter drivers or tuk-tuk drivers, and everybody is just so nice and friendly, as you can see. And of course, that's what makes our journey to the Philippines always so amazing, is how wonderful the people are. And thank God that my wife suggested we take this little tuk-tuk ride, because I was so uncomfortably hot that I couldn't hardly function at one point inside there when we were going to get our food. And he's taking us back around, and it's pretty neat. This little thing is battery operated, and very cool, nice little rides. And the video doesn't hardly do justice on just how big and amazing Carbon Market is. I probably could have spent an hour and a half just filming, although you might get sick of watching it at that point. But the food was amazing inside, and all the choices. And out here, man, if you want to spend money, it's all very reasonable, don't get me wrong, but there's anything and everything. And I was amazed at how many exotic flowers and stuff that were there that you could purchase, and all the different fruits and vegetables. It was literally amazing. And all the side streets are all part of the same market. I mean, and you get in the back here, there's a meat section, a fish section that are just literally huge, and it goes on and on and on. And I had been to Cebu several times, but I had never been to this market. So it was actually, it was really interesting to me to see that. Just that I'm not gonna tell you it was 100 degrees, but if it wasn't, I'd be shocked. You know, I'm a northern boy, so being in 100+ degree weather in my size, it's not conducive for me to be out there walking around. But doesn't seem to bother anybody else, and I'm looking to see if there's anybody that was sweating as much as me, and I can't see anybody. And literally, my blue shirt was soaked. It was so hot, and I don't know how long I have to stay in the Philippines to adjust to the climate, but I know that it's more than a few days. That's for sure. And we ended up on this trip a month, and yes, it got easier. I can say that. In fact, when we got home, we were literally cold in Wisconsin. But at this particular point, I was pretty miserable. I know we promised to make a video of Carbon Market, and it's like, oh, by golly, we're going to make one. There's all the flowers. Isn't that amazing? I could have spent an hour just walking around in there looking at all these exotic flowers. And then all of the vegetables. And, you know, we're used to shopping at Walmart or Piggly Wiggly, and we get such a little choice comparative to being here. So if you've never been to a market in the Philippines, by God, I suggest you go to Carbon Market and, you know, scope it out. It's literally amazing. And there's vendors here, all different types of foods. And I eat lots of street food. I hardly ever get sick. I know a lot of people, they tend to bring Imodium. And of course, we went out with my wife's family and got to meet her dad for the first time, and her brother Patrick. And that was a great time together. This is Christine's dad. Great guy. Gave me a wonderful wife. We had a nice evening together in IT Park. And then, of course, we went with Christine's best friend Chai and her husband Harry, Irene, and her husband Romar. Had a wonderful afternoon. And here's Harry singing, a great voice. And of course, concluding our visit to Cebu, we went out with my wife's aunt and some of her family at Shakey's. Had a great time. And then we went and visited my friend John Smulo, California Expat is his YouTube channel. We did a vlog together while I was there. And that kind of concluded our Cebu trip, other than a bunch of other family members that we met up with. Maybe a little boring for you. But if you like our videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for joining us. Part 2 is coming up.